get a screen share. How is it looking? Make this bigger. Under the 4. You can see it's from the British Museum. As a matter of fact, let me share the link so everybody can see it from them for themselves. I'm going to put British Museum. Easy. And in bracket, standard of 4. King Shadiradi has joined us. Welcome. How are you doing, brother? So here's what they say. You see there? It says description. The standard of ore decorated on 4 sides with inlaid mosaic scenes made from shell, red limestone, and lapis lazuli set in bitumen. One side shows a war scene, a Sumerian army with wheeled wagons and infantry charges the enemy. Prisoners are brought before a larger individual who is accompanied by guards and has his own wagon waiting behind him. The reverse shows scenes of men bringing animals, fish, etc., possibly as booty or tribute. At the top of the same large individual banquets with other men, they are entertained at the right by a singer and a man playing a lyre. The triangular end panel show the object was found crushed but has since been and samples retained. So it clearly says this is a Sumerian army, because I'm hearing people saying those are not Sumerians. Well, apparently they're trying to say that the British Museum got it wrong, but they got it right. And look at this. Look at their phenotype there. Oh, what about the date? See there? 2500 BC. So, hold on. I wish I could make it bigger, but I think they have a. I think they have other. Okay, here. Well, that's the maximum. Okay, never mind. Oh yes, here it is at the bottom. There it is. You can see them. Look at their phenotype, and there's the one that this. Hold on. Here. Look at their phenotype there. See that? And you know what? I went there myself. And I'm about to look for a video. There it is. Yeah, I will spare you the ad. It's loading and struggling right now. Okay, so there it is. Now, it was uploaded on August 14, 2017. 2 years ago. And this is what it looks like. This is the primary. And in the video entitled "Black Semite Shocking Revelation," there's a particular part of this artifact that leaves you with nothing but questions. Now, Black Semites Shocking Revelation. Now here, this. Oh, okay, hold on. Is it big enough? Yes. This one here. It says the king, the largest figure on the panel, sits on an upright chair. This is the king. So you have the individuals and the king. Some people are going to try to make me to make you believe that those were Africans. But anyway, so Asiatic tribute bearers. This is from the British Museum, dated 1400 BC. 2 years ago, I showed that. 2 years ago. Ashurbanipal. Well, some of his depictions in the Louvre Museum as well. But this is all British Museum here. And that's the one here. You see here? This is an animal, like a, not sure if it's a bovine type of animal, if it's a donkey or whatever, but this is an animal standing on its two legs. Okay? This is the face here. I wouldn't say it's a dog because of the shape of the legs, like very thin legs. And this individual here looks like he's holding something there. Don't know what he's about to do, but. And even the British Museum here, as you can see, they wrote the end panels show fanciful scenes. So I guess that's a British polite way of saying sus or suspect. Look at this. Wifey showing me love when I'm live streaming. Love you too, boo. So that video, White Semites Black Awakening, you can understand how significant it is. I will show more artifacts. There are so many. There isn't much doubt. And I'm glad that I was able to show the so-called coils, because it's a huge confusion. People wanted to put black people in the Abrahamic mix so much. People that a lot of individuals look up to. And it's time to retire inaccurate claims. It is time. But all through the years, all through the centuries, let me close this here. We've been having the same phenotype for these Asiatic people, for the Sumerian people from Iran also. This is from Iraq, 20th century BCE. You have the moon along with the sun. Amazingly, it is consistent. Then again, the moon and the sun. Here you can distinguish the hairdress or headdress, sorry. And you will see that it is similar as the one that I showed in the video entitled Black Semites Shocking Revelation. Mesopotamians, 19th century BCE. The moon, third millennia BCE. The moon and the sun. 20th millennia, was it? Anyway, from Sumer to Babylon. Look at this. Is that a black person here on the screen? Around 2700 BCE. 2700 BCE. Look at those. Don't they look similar as the one we see in the Standard of Ore? Don't they? Doesn't the phenotype look the same? Thank you to whoever put that thumbs up on Facebook. Appreciate it. And if there are other people watching on Facebook, then feel free to put some thumbs up as well. And that's for the brothers and sisters watching right now. Feel free with the thumbs up. There are about 10 people, but only 5 thumbs up. So I guess I have some ups peeping, looking, watching, monitoring. Oh, this one right there. Is it eBay? Oh, let me go back. Oh, no, I don't think. Hold on. It looks like him. Let me go back. I'm wondering if it's the one that is in the Louvre Museum. Look at this. Look. Oh, dang. So let's look at these phenotypes. Look at this. Look at the next page. Look at this phenotype here. Does it look like a black person to you? Look at the hair and the beard. This is Ashurbanipal. This one looks like the one in the Louvre Museum. Between 2900 and 2300 BCE. Oh, look at this nose. This nose. We have Seb Kemet. Let me pause this.
Hello, hello.
Seb Kemet, welcome.
Hold on a second.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm good. Just let me check something. Oh yeah, okay. I'm good.
Okay.
So I've been watching your videos, the videos that you put in right now, and you want to make me believe that grown-ass man thinks that these people were black or African or no. I'm asking because I'm asking you. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
That's what they're trying to tell us, indeed. And they are confident when they say that.
Wow. But some people claim that a man like Fard Muhammad was black. So I mean, what's next?
Indeed.
What
If
what can you say?
Muhammad is black, if Muhammad is biracial or mixed race, like they say in England, then
Eh,
of course anybody with a little bit of tan will be black for these
I'm saying.
individuals.
So yeah, I mean they don't look anything black. These people that you are showing right now, they don't look anything black or anything what we call African. Like the phenotype, nothing. The
Mhm.
nose, the mouth, nothing. They even their color on the on the thing, they're white.
Mhm. On the
Do they
standard of all,
claim it?
definitely.
But is there anything that from their time that claim they were black? Because
That's
like
a good question. That's a good
I
question.
mean, you know that like when we talk about Kemet, they were saying what? Yeah, Kemet because we were black. They claim it. They paint it. If you look at the book of Sheikh Anta Diop, you can see you have Semites that they look fairly white, or let's say tan. Is that the word? Yeah, is that the correct word? Yeah, they don't look black. Then you have Africans like even how you call them what we call the Sudanese today, and then you have the Kemetic people. They were they look black, but these people they don't look black. And I'm asking you, in their time, because they knew how to write books and stuff. Did they write anything about we are black or we from Africa? Or I'm asking that because is there any claim of that?
That's a
Uh,
that's
Hello.
a that's a very, very, very good question. And also, I want to show them. Yes, can you hear me?
Um.
Can no?
Yes.
Or am I breaking up?
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's okay now.
Okay. Okay. So it's a very good question because indeed I showed a video where we had someone who described himself as black about 2000 BC in Kemet,
Hmm.
and there's another one also that was mentioned.
Hmm.
Uh, those Sumerians, Akkadians, people from Iraq, Iran, from Asia,
Yeah.
did they
Yeah.
describe themselves as black? The only word black used ever is for the Sumerians. People say that they were called the black-headed ones. But when we look at the artifact, notably the standard of ore, we don't see that. And what our brother was talking about was this.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The cover of the book of Chekanted. Yeah.
I want to make this
You can
bigger.
see clearly.
This is found exactly. That's what it's
You see the
used for.
Egyptians, the what they call
Indo-European,
the European,
that's Amu.
and other
Other
Africans.
Africans, this is Nehisi, so that would be a Nubian. And
Yeah,
you can
the
see
Nubian. That's
here
what the word. Yeah,
and
and the
here
Semites.
they are alike. See,
Yeah,
and then finally, now I cannot. Hold on, can I say it? If I look directly on the, I cannot really tell what the word is, but that's the Semite there. And I think this they say comes from the tomb of Ramesses the Third,
yeah.
about 1200 BC. Now, of course, this is a painting, a representation of the tomb. On the tomb itself, it doesn't look that clear,
Hmm.
so that's why they have that painting, that
Yeah,
representation.
yeah, but you see the Semite guy. Okay.
Mm.
Earlier, you show a man who looks like that with the
Mhm.
beard, and you see, yes, this man. Yeah, this one.
Usually, the phenotype is the same: the beard, the
Yeah,
hair, the shape of the hair, and that band there. And that's what I show consistently in the video, White Semites, Black Awakening.
yeah. Because
Those are the individuals that we find a lot
mhm.
um, in the paintings or representation from Kemet.
And if you and even we know that in Kemet, you don't really see people with beard. Like it wasn't something like it's mostly things from the Semites and the Greek who used to have beards. Am I right or wrong?
Well, I will say so. The people we will see with beards, there will be the deities or the pharaohs. But
And
normally,
and
we don't really
even
see.
then,
Yes.
apparently they had like I don't know the word in English, come a postiche. Like it wasn't their own beard. They used to put it and then took it off. So
Possible.
yeah, I need to find back where because I heard that from I can't remember where, but if I find it back, I will tell you. But the beer
Hmm.
is mostly things that from the Greeks and the Semites and the European. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you look at the statues from Pharaoh, yeah, from any Pharaoh from back then, you don't
Yes.
see beers, you don't see things like that.
No.
So I don't know. I mean, how come Egyptians or whatever Kemetic people didn't have beer, but then the others had? So I mean, there's nothing. I don't know. I
It's
don't see
true.
no logic. The,
It's true.
so
It's true.
so
This it's not logic. It's belief. It's
yeah,
religion that
it's
makes
belief.
them
Exactly,
say so. Yes.
it's
It's
belief.
wishful thinking. They want black people so bad to be in those areas, in those regions.
Yeah.
And indeed, as much as people are criticizing the cultural appropriation, or as some would say, culture vultures,
Hmm.
we have many black people, mainly Abrahamic black people who are doing the same thing. They are doing cultural appropriation. They are blackening almost any damn thing on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was black. We know this type
All
of
black
people,
everything.
like, yeah, yeah, everything was black for them. Just to please and suit what they believe in, I think. I mean,
It's true. And they are doing that for very ancient time, as far as the Sumerians,
mhm.
all the way to more recent time about the conquest of Europe by the Muslims, and they love to say that they were Moors and that they were black people.
Yeah,
But I have
I mean,
yet to see some Moorish kings.
yeah. Because for you, Shaka, are the Moors were black back then? Because if we talk about Moors today, Moors is like what we call the oh the oh those people from North Africa.
Hmm.
Like today, if you say Moors, you don't talk about like Sudanese or people from Senegal, you know.
Hmm.
So for you, because some people are claiming that the Moors that fight against the Spanish back then, these people were black. So
That's what the Moors
what's your take on
claim.
that?
But my take is that um, it was Muslims
Hmm.
who conquered parts of Europe
Hmm.
and ruled for some time.
Hmm.
And amongst those Muslims, there were some black people. Just like today in the
Okay,
French army, you will
not
find some
all of
black
them.
people. Just like not all of them.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned,
Uh-huh.
that's even there was not even a majority.
Hmm.
The black people within the Muslim armies that conquered in Europe,
Hmm.
that was not a majority. That's most likely a minority. And
Hmm.
even in the book Golden Age of the Moor,
Hmm.
when we have representations of a large group of our army, you
Hmm.
will see some black people here and there, but you will see several other white people. And it's
Oh,
as simple as that. And yes, go ahead.
okay. Now I want to know where those black people were coming from, then. Because
I
were
couldn't
they?
tell.
Mhm. Go on, go ahead.
I couldn't tell specifically
Hmm.
which country they were from, but maybe they were um, people who were um, enslaved
Hmm.
after the Muslim conquest,
Hmm.
or in a state of servitude.
Hmm.
Because, for example, it is known that the Muslims used to castrate black men.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
some
I
of
know
those
that.
black men used
Yeah,
to look after the harems, those
ancestors
places
of that.
basically where there were all the women for the king to get busy, or
Hmm.
the rulers to get busy. So they would castrate them, and by cutting their penis off, they will be sure that in the absence of the rulers,
Yeah,
those people will not get busy with the woman.
yeah. And this happened till like the very like till because I saw some pictures of that, like some not recent, but like for less than 100 years ago. So yeah, I mean that's their culture. So, but like okay, I was reading the comment of King Shady already.
Yes, he wrote Moors mean Muslim.
Hmm.
Some were black Africans, some were white Arabs. And Moors over time had different meanings. At
Yeah.
some point, Moors was a word interchangeable with Muslim.
Hmm.
Um, Maybe similarly to Saracen, but that could be debatable. And
Can you repeat that?
way earlier, Saracen,
Okay,
Saracen.
okay. No, yeah, okay.
But maybe, am I breaking up or is it okay?
No, it's okay now. It was me.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, all right. And way back, more primarily had the meaning of black, more or less.
Okay.
But that's like
Because
way before the Muslim conquest. That's like BC time.
okay. because if you look at the, uh, I think we call them in English the Corsica, the Corse.
Yes,
Yeah, the
yes,
Corsica.
Corsica.
If you look, yeah, if you look at their flag, people claim that these people, the guy on the flag at least, was a Moor, and is black, like what we say, Jack Black, like.
Yes.
So, was this guy a Moor? The guy on the
Now,
flag for you?
I really don't know the story
Hmm.
of this individual on the flag.
Because there's
The
so many
color,
different stories too.
yes, the color indeed is black, but in the Louvre Museum,
Hmm.
and I want to show that to the people. Um, I'm wondering. Okay, I think I will know how to find the video, but in Greece
Hmm.
and the other areas, but mainly in Greece, you have some vase
Oh,
with some
okay, yeah.
paintings of
Hmm.
people. They were painted. So there's a possibility that even though the color used for the painting was black, that it was not a black person. It's
Okay.
possible that it was a black person indeed. Why? I really don't know. But what's for
Hmm.
sure is that when we look at the population in Corsica, if
Yeah.
at some point you had some black people living there or ruling there, I think we will see some result of admixture, like we can see
Yeah.
in Morocco. Now,
Okay.
many Moroccan people
Hmm.
have some dark skin, and some of them, their hair is
Hmm.
close to be as nappy as black people's hair.
Yeah. Yeah, because even
But I want to share,
on the flag of Corsica, the Corsica flag, the guy on the flag don't even look like us. I mean, if you look at it, so he's, yeah, as you said, like you said, he's
and
just
actually,
black.
let me look at the flag. Well, indeed, well, it's not. We cannot really be sure when we look at the flag. We cannot
Mhm.
really be sure about the phenotype from the flag alone.
Yeah, because
But I would say that it's possible.
mhm.
Yes,
Because why
it could. Go
go
ahead, brother.
now, I was saying like why I use this example because many people use this example, like especially in where we are in France. Like I don't know about the Americans, I don't think so because Corsica is part of the history of France. So black people or whatever in France, people use this like for saying that Moors were black.
Yes. Well, there it is. You see here on the screen.
Hmm.
Now, this is like 500 BC, Athens. This is Greece, an
Uh-huh.
erotic scene, and it says fragment of a cup with some black figurines. I'm not
Hmm.
sure if figurine is a word, but they were painted in black.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think.
Yeah, maybe it was the style of the art
But
back then.
as far as I'm concerned, that's just the color. You see.
Yeah.
Now it's not close enough for people to make out the the actual phenotype, but I
Hmm.
hope that there will be some others. You see here, it's the same there. And check this out. For the people who are quick to jump to conclusion because the painting used is black, now they will need to explain to us. First of all, look at the nose there. Look at the hair, the shape of the hair, the length of the hair, and look at the color of the hair. Red hair. So where do we find black people with red hair? The
Yeah.
only time we will see
Maybe
black
in
people with,
Somali today.
yeah.
In this modern time. You know those people like specifically like more in Somali or Sudan, they have red beard, but it's like
Because they put henna.
yeah,
They
exactly,
have red, they
exactly.
put henna. And you will have people maybe in in Sudan. There's some who I can't remember if it's cow urine that they put on their hair so that the color will change.
Yeah.
But the only thing as close as red when it comes to Africa would be the people from is it what was their name? I forgot the name of the tribe, but they like to paint themselves with red ochre. But
Oh
that's
yeah,
about
yeah,
it. But
yeah. I know what
yes,
you're talking about.
yeah. And is it Herero? I forgot.
Uh,
But we will not see the hair as closely similar to what we see here right now on the screen.
mhm.
Asiatic black man is in the place. Greetings to you,
Whoa,
brother.
that's the man.
Yeah. And maybe there will be some others. Now it looks like well, I don't know if it's two grown men, but this is basically
Yeah, I
two
mean,
men
it
kissing.
could
This is
be.
the Greek way.
Yeah,
This is
it's
the
their
Greek
style
way.
back then.
Now look at these two men.
Yeah,
You know,
this is their
but
culture. So
yeah, so that's only there might be some more, but I just wanted to show
yeah,
like a
sure.
couple. But people are quick to jump to conclusion
Mhm.
with some artifacts, but it's important to look at
The bigger
the
picture.
main body available for. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes, and here that's the flyer. Okay, so those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Maat before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more. I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first meta nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other meta nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had ever. So if you're interested in learning the meta nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the meta nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Meduneture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also, with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medunetia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Maat Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Maat. Don't forget to share Kemet and Maat on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/maatforever.